Hey guys, Dark Vortex here. Today I'm back with another video. Today I am going to do a review of The Rise of Skywalker. Now, overall, I thought the movie was better than The Last Jedi, even though it did mostly retcon everything, and that's something I hate in Star Wars. But that's just preference, but let's get on to the actual things I liked and disliked. Some of these pros, for all their intents and purposes, were good. Nice to see the Emperor one last time with Ian McDiarmid coming back and kills it as always, because we know he is the Emperor. Leia's death was handled surprisingly well, and especially with the untimely passing of Carrie Fisher, there's not much they could have done, but they used her sparingly, and it was just good. Rey's parents. Alright, hold on. Spoilers! Why are you watching a review without knowing there's going to be spoilers? But Rey's parents, drumroll please, Palpatine. Now, a lot of people hated this idea, but I liked it, and also I called it. Out of all my friends, I'm the one who called that Rey would be a Palpatine. That was funny. She's basically the granddaughter of Palpatine. We don't know how he reproduced her. We know Palpatine probably had a kid, which has a lot of questions, but that's a whole other thing. I'll get into that later. But the return of Luke Skywalker was nice, especially with what he said when he came. He's like, respect the light. You must respect, like, the lightsaber or something. Which, one, Luke, you totally did not respect your dad's lightsaber. What'd you do? Toss. But, yeah. Can't speak today. But it was nice to see him back, and Mark Hamill, as good as Luke as always, and it's nice to see him say that he was wrong about everything he said in The Last Jedi, because he was. That wasn't Luke Skywalker. Kylo Ren. Now, a lot of people don't like Kylo Ren, but I like him. I think he's a good character. Out of all the Star Wars characters recently, he's one of the better ones next to the Mandalorian, and of course Baby Yoda. But his arc is something unique from Star Wars. It's not all the time we see a dark sider constantly get pulled to the light. Constantly. Not like Vader, where Luke just tries and it works. No. Han tried. He died. Leia tried. She died, but she's the one who pulled through. Rey's tried twice. First time didn't work. Second time, with the help of Leia, it worked. That was nice to see. And it's nice to see his total redemption by the end of the movie, with that final fight. And, well, speaking on the final battle, it should have gone on a lot longer than what it did. And if you want to see, and I hated the way it ended, but there's another YouTuber, Star Wars Theory, everyone check him out. He did a version of how he thought it should end, and it was really good. Lando. Oh, Lando. He was not in the movie as much as I thought, but for when he was in the movie, he still stole the show. Come on, it's Billy D. Williams, and his most iconic role. It was great to see him one last time. And the fan service. There was a lot of fan service in this movie. How I would describe this movie: 2/3 retcon, 1/3 fan service, which honestly isn't that bad, all things considered. Now, here we go. The stuff I didn't like, which surprisingly was a lot. Palpatine was Snoke the whole time. Big whoop-de-doo. Why do they have to make that important? I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, really? Especially with the new Kylo Ren comics, you see Snoke's home world. What, did Palpatine implant all those memories inside of Snoke? That's something I want to know. And Rey's still overpowered. I mean, at least this explains why she's overpowered. But she can do stuff without any training. She can block Palpatine's lightning with lightsabers without even knowing that's what you're supposed to do. Remember, no one's taught her that. And I don't care if... And how would Leia even know that that happened? And throughout the whole movie, she couldn't even communicate with Luke, so he couldn't tell her, or Anakin. No, speaking of, it was at the end... I'll get into that part later. Never mind. Finn. John Boyega's a great actor, Disney. Use him. Come on, Finn was pointless in this movie. He didn't really do much. I mean, it's nice to see John Boyega because I like John Boyega as an actor. But seriously, he did nothing. Yeah. And this is the one that... I have some notes I wrote down about this. Hold on. Yeah. This one I really hate. They did not explain how the Emperor came back. It's implied that he cloned himself. Which, that doesn't explain squat. Because if you watch the movie, you look at him, like, his fingers are all decrepit. His face is even worse than usual. He looks blind in one eye. And... he can't even move. He has something attached to his back that's moving him. It's so weird. Disney, you need to explain what's happening. This isn't... you really think we're going to get it just off of what they say? They imply that this happened, but if you're bringing someone back from the dead and they're not Jedi, explain how they came back, please. And 3PO. You know how if you guys saw my trailer reaction, if you notice, I freaked out when I heard 3PO say, "Taking one last look, sir, at my friends." Wanna know what that was? He was getting his mind wiped so he could read the ancient Sith runes on this dagger that they needed. Then, oh yeah, speaking of which, the whole movie's a treasure hunt. That's all I need to say about that. It's just a treasure hunt. No big space episodic battles, actually, except for the end, which wasn't cool to see. And what would have made that better is if you see there's the ghost in there. Like, you can see it. It's like right next to the Falcon. And they should have said Captain Syndulla. Or something along those lines, giving reference to that. Now, 3PO gets his mind wiped, but then, like, 5 scenes later, he gets it back from R2. Come on. If you're gonna erase his mind, make it permanent. Although it was nice to see R2's reaction to not realizing 3PO remembers him. That was both sad and kind of funny. Now, here we go. This is the big spoiler territory. The ending. What went wrong here? It's not that hard, Disney. Basically, layman's terms. Rey and Kylo are defeated. Kylo is thrown down a pit, by courtesy of Palpatine. And then Rey looks at the sky, goes past all the fighting, and tries to commune with the spirits. Now, what was cool, you got to hear a bunch of Jedi. I mean, everyone. Luke, I swear I heard Leia, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon, Ahsoka, and Kanan. And most importantly, the one you hear prominently is Anakin. Yes, they got Hayden Christensen back. That was cool to see. Now, what I like, now it could have been better. They could have had him actually there and helped her defeat Palpatine once and for all. But, never mind. Then, after they're all done celebrating, Rey goes to the Lars home, aka Luke's home for many a year, and buries the 2 lightsabers that... oh yeah, I need to explain that. Leia had a lightsaber. That's all I'm going to say there. Leia had a lightsaber. But she goes and buries the 2 lightsabers. Luke's old lightsaber, which is the one she's used, and Leia's lightsaber. She pulls out her staff, which she's turned into a lightsaber. She turns it on, and if I recall, it's a yellow lightsaber, which on the one hand is kind of cool. Finally get to see my favorite lightsaber color. And then an old lady comes up and it's like, "No one's been here for years. Who are you?" Her response, "I'm Rey." Looks to the side. She sees the Force ghosts of Luke and Leia. That was good to see. "I'm Rey Skywalker." Come on. If you're going to give her the name of Palpatine, let her stick with it. That would have been cool. It's like she's the ultimate irony. Palpatine's the most evil person in all of Star Wars, but now she's using it for good. Disney, where did you go wrong? This isn't that hard. Here's a bright idea. Get someone else to run Star Wars. Get someone that actually knows Star Wars. Like this video. Forget that I just said that portion yet because I did not mean to. Sorry, my mouth is dry. What was I going to say? Get Dave Filoni to be the head of Star Wars. Now, if you guys don't know him, he's the one who's worked on the Clone Wars, Rebels. He's done some episodes of The Mandalorian. This dude's worked with Lucas. He knows Star Wars. Come on. Fire Kathleen Kennedy and give someone else the position. But, anyways, those are my brief thoughts on The Rise of Skywalker, and I hope everyone can respect my opinion about it. I don't want anything nasty in the comments, please. Respect mine and everyone else's opinions. That's all I'm going to say about it. But if you guys liked movie reviews like these, let me know, and if there's anything I can do better, let me know. Because I'd really like your input, because I want to review movies for a while. I think it's a good way for me to grow, because I want to be a director one day. And this is a good way for me to grow. But if you guys liked the movie review, hit the like button. Be sure to like and be sure to share to your families and friends. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video.